Hey guys,
Veronica,
Andrew,
and Nate here. We are
Foodies Watching Movies,
a podcast dedicated to
awesome movies,
great food,
and that's about it.
Check us out on the JIC network at www.journeyintocomics.com.
Maybe throw some money over to our Patreon.
So we can eat this week.
And now, your feature presentation.
The following is a Journey into Comics network production.
Hi.
For once, I guess we've been doing pretty good. So, welcome to Butt Stuff. I'm Kate.
I'm Joanna. And we have a special guest today.
We do.
Alexa. Hi.
Hi there.
She's so funny.
Alexa is not a real person.
No.
Oh no.
You woke her.
Sorry, I don't know that.
She responds anytime you say her name, or if you say something that sounds like her name, like Celexa. She's like, just kidding.
I was just kidding about that.
That was definitely not my name. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure of, the Amazon Echo Dot.
Yes. Thank you, Black Friday deals.
Yes. $30.
$30.
Boom.
Boom. Okay, so it's been a while since we sat down to record. Because
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Because I was on a tolerance break, which was so much fun.
Today is like a new tolerance break.
I'm still technically on a tolerance break, because I am bankrupt. It is very sad, and I will be for the foreseeable future. At least until next week.
I will be until I'm not anymore.
Right.
And hopefully that is tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Or the next day.
But shit happens.
Yes.
And so today we have a dry podcast. I know that's not a thing with weed, but this is the first one that we've done that we're not smoking. So that's pretty interesting. We'll see how it differs from the others. But we both have Starbucks, and I think that's good.
That's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
And we have beautiful Starbucks cups designs that are still controversial, apparently.
The holiday Starbucks cups that are like... I know that the ad showed, like, two women holding hands. Or two people that looked like women, anyway. Because can't judge a book by its cover. But, like, they were controversial because of that. And now I'm like, you've got the gay hands on your cup. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I don't want to drink it.
You should save it forever and be like, this is my gay hand cup. Oh, Patty.
You tell him.
Goodness. Oh, boof.
That's how I always picture him. Because if anyone's out front, he'll just walk up to the window. Boof. Boof.
Oh, there must be a bunny in the yard. Gohan went crazy the other day. He was looking out the living room window, and there was a possum in the driveway, and he was like, a friend!
A friend! What are we gonna do?
He does the trilling thing, and he'll, like, tuck and roll, and, like, he does it for any animal that he sees outside. He's like, I love you, will you be my friend?
But what's funny about cats, so remember when we had fish netting all around our back patio?
Yes.
So we made it to where the cats could go outside and not get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, a chipmunk got stuck in there.
Oh, no.
So both of the cats, this was before we had Padfoot, and they were going nuts. They wanted out there, and Zuki is one of our cats, and he was freaking out. We thought he was going to chase him. Open the door, he just stands there paralyzed in fear. And then Lady just went after and just went all the way around, and the chipmunk found a way out. Thankfully, because she probably would have killed it.
Probably.
But Zuki was all about it more than she was, and he just stood there, looked at it, and ran away.
Yeah, I have no doubts that Gohan would just be like, let me be your friend. I want to cuddle you to death. Because none of my cats are adept at killing anything, because they've been indoor cats their whole lives.
Yeah, I think, well, Zuki has been too, but Lady was a stray for a while, so I don't actually know.
I suppose Luna,
Should be like
her, like, adoption report thing from the shelter said that she had been found in a grocery store parking lot.
Aw.
But she was only 5 months old when we got her, so, like, or around there anyway.
That's, I don't know how long Lady was a stray, but she still does stray stuff.
And I
Like-
suppose Gohan was abandoned by his mama, but, you know, he was, like, literally fit in the palm of my hand when we found him. So, and then my mom had 2 of his siblings. And then, finally, my family got their cats spayed and neutered. So that we wouldn't, like, Gohan's, they had Mama Cat and Uncle Dad. So Gohan is, like, definitely inbred. And he's got, like, a funky tooth. Like, he's missing a tooth on the bottom.
Oh no.
Yeah. I love it, though. He's, like, the goofiest cat. Okay. I'm going to tell you the poop
shitty,
stories.
the shitty stories.
Okay, so I have a friend who has a Tinder account. And she doesn't necessarily use it for meeting guys. She uses it for funny stories. And so we've got a golden one that the dude gave permission to share, first of all. And we have her permission to tell the story. And stupid me, I deleted the screenshots, of course. So I'm going to have to retell it from memory, but...
I might have.
Oh, dude, maybe, yeah. In text form?
Yeah, or...
Yeah.
Hold on. I know that I can find these.
We will find this shit.
Hold on.
Oh, there's your butt.
While I fart. There's your
I'm
butt.
scrolling through the pictures for our text, like this, and came across the Cheetos rolled up in a green leaf. So it's when you've got the munchies, but you're also trying to eat healthy.
It's on the Journey into Comics
Oh, it is.
messages.
We have a group chat for the whole network.
And it is on there.
Okay, so
I
I will look it up. And hopefully it won't be too far back. But we are a meme group. Okay. Alright. He says, I'm not much for short jokes, but I can tell you a fucked up story. And so he says, well, this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down. And it's going to take a minute. Just sit right there. I'll tell you all about the story of my pink underwear. Which I appreciated, right? It was 2011, and I was still in college. Me and my friends were looking for a party that night since midterms were over. So we heard there was a frat party going down on going on down the street from us, and there would be booze and Mario Kart. Perfect fucking combination. Well, earlier that day, the diarrhea fairy came and visited me around 12:57 p.m. I like how it's so specific.
Like, it was so detrimental that the diarrhea fairy came that you can just...
Like, goddamn,
This is what
12:57. And I knew my weekend would be peppered with glorious moments hunched down, sitting on a toilet, praying to every god to make the Hershey flow of pain and all of mankind evil stop flowing from my inner eye. But I took a Pepto-Bismol and said YOLO and went to the party that night anyway. We are all having a good old time dancing, playing Mario Kart, which I kicked ass in, mind you. And I ended up meeting a hot girl at the party who was a feminist, which I found attractive because my friend had feminist listed in her profile. We talked and talked about history and why the fuck license plates expire for 2 hours. And then something amazing happened. When I used to get shit-faced drunk, I can't do that anymore, I would teleport, so one moment I'm in the kitchen, and the next I'm on the lawn, but the third place was the best. Me and this girl ended up making out in her room, and I'm like, wow, it's happening, what the fuck did my drunk ass do, or say to get to this point. I would swear I'm fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson, but I'm sure every person off their S thinks that. So, good R&B is playing, and the magic is happening, and then all of a sudden, I hear the distinct sound of a helicopter in the distance. I'm thinking to myself, we're not in South Chicago. Why the fuck is there an eye in the sky? But it wasn't a helicopter. It was my body voiding every single thing I've ate since 2006. I had to think fast, and luckily, I didn't have to. She passed out, which is good also because I don't do chicks that are drunk. And I didn't want to wear my ruined rags, so I took a pair of her pink boy boxers after cleaning myself up, which is hard as fuck. When you're drunk, by the way. I'm having to scroll through texts, so... I left her a text about repaying her and took an Uber back home. And that's the end of the story.
I'm so lucky. Never mind.
I need to, like, he didn't explain, did he take his nasty drawers with him? Or did he leave them there?
Like in the fucking sink or something?
Blech. That, like, it reminds me of the story, it was floating around online forever ago, but the girl, like, she had a one-night stand, and the guy was like, my door locks automatically, so just take your time, get ready for work, and then go ahead and leave. Well, she took a poop, and the toilet was broken. So she got a Walmart bag and took the poop out of the toilet and, like, tied it up in the bag, and she was going to take it with her, but she accidentally left it on the counter. And didn't realize it until she was out the door, which locked automatically.
Oh, no!
Yeah, that's, like, my greatest fear.
To leave a
Like,
bag of shit on the
I would
counter.
much rather just leave a dookie in somebody's toilet than, like, have to worry about taking it some, because everybody poops.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, we're not dating anymore.
No.
But even if I shit in a toilet that doesn't work, I'm just, well, you should have told me first. Bye.
Right? Like the first time that I went to Brandon's house, like his parents' house, or his mom's house now, but is super old. That was loud. It's super old, and, like, the pipes are old because it's a really old town or whatever. And so you have to be really particular with how much toilet paper you put in the toilet and how you flush it. Yeah. So, like, I'm over there for the first time and, like, oh, I have to go poop. All right. I go and I'm like, okay, this is just a toilet. Like, I'm not thinking anything's up. And I had, like, did my business and then it wouldn't flush. And I had to, like, call down the hallway, it's not flushing. And Brandon goes, it's okay. And he, like, had to come in and fix the toilet.
That makes me think my father's toilet.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Super old. I don't know what's up with the fucking sewage out there, but everyone has had sewage problems.
Oh, no.
And if you shit or put too much toilet paper in there, it gets clogged automatically. Will not go down. But even on a normal, if you even put, like, one sheet of toilet paper, it may not necessarily go down. So I'm always afraid to take a shit over there because you're like, courtesy flushes all the time. Like, you just
can't clog this motherfucker.
You just keep flushing. Like, I feel like
And you guys can't see us, but we're both imitating, flushing really hard.
like really dramatic. Just
the hardest flushes you've ever seen in your life. But, like, okay, I was reminded today on Facebook because, you know, your Facebook memories. Mm-hmm. And my friend tagged me in the post because we had discussed it in a group chat and then she shared about it on Facebook. The most amazing, like, even more amazing than the poop story that I just told. This one, it's like an atheist dream, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay, my friend is an atheist and she had to go run an errand and her daughter fell asleep in the car. And she's like, well, I guess I'm driving around for a while because, you know, like my kid, her kid is not one that will stay asleep if the car stops. Or if you try and transfer her into the car, or into the house. Anyway, she's driving around really slow, playing Pokemon Go on her phone, and a Dratini pops up in this huge church parking lot. And she's like, oh, cool, I'll go in, get this Dratini. There are 2 Pokestops and a gym right here, so, like, this will be a fun afternoon. And then she gets that feeling that I know you and I both know very well. Mm-hmm. She has 30 seconds before she's going to poop her pants. And so she really quick drives to the corner furthest away from the street and the church, opens the door of her car. Thank goodness she was wearing a dress. Pulled her dress up, shit in the parking lot, and because she's a mom, she had toilet paper in the car because runny noses and stuff. So she shits, wipes, and then bolts out of the parking lot. And that's the story of how my friend shit in a parking lot. A church parking lot.
That is amazing. Oh, that must have been horrible. At least
Like,
she was wearing a dress. Can you
yeah.
imagine wearing pants? Just here we go.
Right? Like, I remember peeing in a parking lot as a kid wearing pants, and that was hard enough. I can't imagine being a full-grown adult, especially being fat.
I have never in my life peed or shit outside. Once. I have had to pee to where it's like I physically feel like I'm going to piss myself.
Right?
And I can't go. I physically can't make myself fucking do it.
I can pee literally anywhere.
I used to not be able to pee in public bathrooms either. Couldn't
But
do
I
it.
am a shy pooper. There will be poop stalemates if I'm in public.
If I'm in a bathroom now, I just can't let it go. I mean, I fart a lot. And I've definitely my best shit story, okay? I don't know.
This episode's just going to have to be titled Poop.
Well, this is shit. But, so I'm in the bathroom. I'm completely fucking alone. And it was the worst shit ever. It's taking forever. I kept fucking farting. And it was so loud. Like, you know when you fart and it's like an earthquake just happened, you know?
Yes.
It was one of those.
It's like a butt rumbler.
So it was nonstop. But someone walked in and went into the stall next to me.
There's like 15 stalls.
Yes.
Pick another one.
She got right next to me, so I paused for a little bit and I was like, oh fuck. Because I knew it was going to be loud and then I couldn't hold it in anymore. So I farted really loud and I heard her jump because the keys jingled. I just heard a like, and then I couldn't stop laughing. So not only did I fucking fart so loud that this woman jumped, I laughed about it.
And then you're like, well, I guess I have to die in this stall because I'll die of shame if I walk out.
I sat in that bathroom for another half hour to make sure she wasn't going to wait me out to see who the fuck farted and laughed in there. Because, let's be honest, you're going to be able to recognize me anywhere. Right? If you see my face once, I'll always be the person.
That's the girl that farted so loud and then laughed about it.
I just couldn't help it. Oh, man.
We have so many poop stories, though.
And speaking about shit, we're going to go back to Pokemon Go, the Harry Potter game.
Is that coming out? Like, legit?
I feel like that's a real thing. It might be bullshit, but I keep seeing everything looks so legit about it.
I would be so on top of that, like, way more than I was for Pokemon Go, because that came out at, like, the dead of summer. And it was so hot here, and I don't want to be outside.
Yeah, it was way too hot. If it were, 50 degrees, oh, fuck yeah. But if we're talking 90...
daily walks.
90 degrees, shoot me in the feet first, because I don't like it.
Can you make my house a Pokestop and a gym, please?
But I'm going to be the most fit person around, because I'm just going to be walking around with Padfoot, my dog, totally not named after Harry Potter.
Definitely not.
That's going to be my life.
Yeah,
I might
we'll
have
just
to shit outside.
You may have no other choice.
I may be on a long-ass walk. I'm like, well, just shit here, because I'm not missing this.
I've got puppy poop bags.
Yep.
You just put a roll of toilet paper on the leash.
Have I ever shown you how many poopy bags I actually own?
No.
Oh, you hold on.
Oh, God, she's going to the closet. The closet that has all of the puppy stuff and the kitty stuff. Oh, my Lanta. It's an Amazon box. It's not a very large Amazon box, but those rolls are not very big.
However, These are not all of them, but they are all of my extras.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I believe there's over 1,000 bags in here. I could take 1,000 shits outside, and I would still have bags.
The way that you said that reminds me of how I read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He ate 4 strawberries, and he was still hungry. And then every time we get to the part of the book where he eats through a piece of it goes through and he's eating through a piece of cheese, Baby points at it and says, "A cheesy roll up." That's how you know that we go to Taco Bell too much. And he's just at that point in life where he's repeating everything. Patty's like, "I want to be on the podcast." Is nobody paying you any attention?
Hey, Patty, what are you doing?
He's like, "I wasn't doing nothing, Mom." Why do you ask?
He does that all the time, where he just puts his front paws on my lap and just, "Hey, what's up? I'm here."
He always nudges under my... Choked to death on vape. He always nudges under my arm so that I'm like hugging him or got him in a headlock or something. I'm like, I don't want to choke you.
He loves that. He will just move your arm.
He wants to be all up in your armpit.
Yeah, he's weird.
That's how one of our cats used to be. Like, when we lived with Rob, we didn't let him sleep in our bedroom, but he would go and sleep in Rob's bedroom, and he slept in Rob's armpit. And so his head always smelled like BO, because Rob's a morning showerer.
Yeah. We hear all about his side of the bed and what his pillowcase looks like.
Sorry, Rob.
It's okay.
Yes, we love you anyway. Mm-hmm. And Baby's gotten to the point where he doesn't say, like, "Oh, Rob," like he does "Oh, Mike," you know? He says, "Rob, Rob, Rob."
Rob, Rob.
Like, it used to just be Rob, Rob, and now it's Rob, Rob, Rob.
I feel like my name will never be correct.
No, you will forever be Auntie Dana.
Yep. Auntie Dana and Padfoot.
Yep.
He's got...
But normally that comes out as Catfoot.
I mean, it's accurate with how many times he steps on our cats.
True.
He is so clumsy.
I mean, he's still a puppy, though.
Yeah, he is almost 11 months old now.
He's a big baby. A very big baby.
Yeah, very big baby.
Very big baby. He's like, "Are you talking about me?" Saw those ears go up.
Yeah. We have definitely left our poor guest out. She doesn't have anything to say about shit.
No. I mean, she really only speaks when she's called on.
Yeah.
She's a good little student.
And she can sing. Should we?
Yes, make her sing.
Alexa, sing a song.
A song? I thought you'd never ask. Your circuits are fused, you're feeling confused. Why, oh why, oh why, oh why? But I'll be right here to lend you an ear. Hi, oh hi, oh hi, oh hi. You feel more than something, your heart quickly thumping. Sigh, oh sigh, oh sigh, oh sigh. It sounds like to me, oh it's got to be my, oh my, oh my, oh.
Got backup singers in there.
It's a love song, so sing along. It's where you belong in a love song. It's a love song, so sing along.
This one isn't as funny as his last one was.
Alexa, stop. That song sucks.
Sorry.
Alexa, can you sing a song?
Oh, Captain, take me with
Never
you,
heard
take
this.
me on a journey. Oh, Captain, I beseech you, take me across the open sea. Trim the sails and brave the gales, live for a hearty sea breeze. Winds full force, let's plot a course to find booty that we can seize.
It's like Drunken Sailor.
Sail, the ship low, treasures buried
Less,
near.
less dirty.
Heave low,
I love the
we
dirty.
go to
Yeah.
sail the seven seas. Sail, oh, the ship low, treasures buried dear.
It makes me wonder,
Are
can she even work on a ship? You'd have to have Wi-Fi. You're not a person without Wi-Fi.
I mean, I think cruise ships technically have Wi-Fi, but you have to pay extra for it, and it's not very good. But you definitely don't have, like, LTE or anything.
Yeah. I was going to say, how does she know anything about boats and ships? Come on now.
She was programmed to understand.
That was it. Never actually been there.
That's the extent of her boat knowledge. It's pretty much the extent of my boat knowledge, to be honest.
She knows who to call.
Alexa, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Damn right.
She's got this down.
Yeah.
And she can bark more than my dog.
We won't torture Patty, though.
He's just chilling right now.
He's being a good boy.
But she can also meow. However, she cannot moo or chirp or any other thing.
She can't freaking moo.
No,
Well,
I
what
tried.
good is she?
Alexa, can you moo?
Sure, but I may need some help.
I think maybe she thought you said move. Just gently nudge her across the table. I love that this is lime fucking green, by the way.
Well, you can't miss it anywhere.
No, like you're gonna misplace your level
Oh, come on. This
when
is
it's
this
held
house.
against a wall.
Well,
Maybe it's so you can see it against multiple types of paint.
or just when you're not using it and you throw it in the garage and you're like, what the fuck to do with that? Hey, look, that bright fucking green thing.
People throw things other than many, many Amazon boxes in their garage.
I have this Amazon box that I am saving. It is going somewhere.
Does it have a purpose?
It does. I have a friend, Michelle,
Oh.
in Canada.
Ooh, we love Canada.
And I have a lot of stuff that I've been collecting to send her. You know how busy our post office is. It
my
is
God,
hectic.
yes.
It is the worst. And
can-
every time I go in there, I want to vomit. So I've been collecting so much stuff because I want to make one trip and then I don't want to go back for a while.
You don't have to. You can print a label online.
I don't know.
Especially because it's not a flat rate box. You just weigh it and then, pardon me, weigh it and then use click and ship online. And then you don't even have to take it to the post office. You can schedule them to pick it up for you.
Man,
It's an introvert's dream.
I need to do that. I didn't know that because I have done that at places I've worked, but I didn't know you could do that as an individual person.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Sweet.
Yes. Like, you'll need the box measurements and the weight.
But I already know how to do that. I had to do that 5 times a day on a normal basis.
I've never had to ship anything for a job.
Yeah, I never thought I'd have to ship anything, as a medical assistant.
Right.
It's, all right,
Here's your drugs.
and let me put this tape on this box real quick. Oh, let me do a blood draw. Okay, let's measure this box. Like, it would just go back and forth with me in these boxes of shipping them. And it was so annoying. I hated it.
Oh.
Well, I know.
I shouldn't be yawning. I'm
know,
trying to, come off of caffeine. Yeah, it's hardcore.
Okay. Well, tolerance break and trying to get away from caffeine.
It's a bad combination.
I don't think I could do it. I have been addicted to caffeine for years.
Yeah, like most of my adult life.
Most of my entire life. Pretty
I
much.
was only allowed one soda a day growing up. Like, probably from the time I was 13 or something.
Yes, I never drink soda too much. But I started drinking coffee at 10. And I have not stopped.
I still don't like the flavor of coffee. When I was pregnant, I could tolerate it more. But now I'm just bleh. So I've been a soda drinker basically since I moved out right after graduation. There's this picture that Brandon loves from when we had an apartment, me, him, and Rob. And because all of us were living on our own for the first time, and there were no rules. We made the rules. And if we wanted 8 different types of soda in the fridge, that's what we could have. And so we did. There was an entire shelf in our refrigerator that was just soda all the way back. Except for one row was Grand's biscuits. Because I have an obsession.
Yeah. when I had my second apartment, when I started dating Mike, he laughed so hard when he saw what was in my freezer. Jesus, can I talk? Freezer.
Freezer. English is hard, okay?
Is that like freezer and fridge put together? In my freezer!
It's in my freezer. Can we talk about how refrigerator does not have a D, but fridge does?
You know, I actually looked that up last year. You know, again, as a medical assistant, that's what I was doing. I was looking up the difference between fridge and refrigerator.
This is what work is.
Like, between blood draws, what the fuck?
Why is this a thing?
I literally, and that's where it popped up. I was in the middle of a blood draw, and I was thinking about refrigerator and fridge. I don't know why. I was so mad about it. I could not stop thinking about it. I'm like, I want this shit to be over.
I hate when you get thoughts like that in your brain, because for me, they typically happen right before bed. And I'm like, well, I'm laying in bed, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but I really need to Google this.
Mine's just random fucking times. And that was, I just remember because it was such a hard stick person, it was so slow. And I'm like, I just want all these fucking tubes to be filled so I can Google this.
Why must you be a slow bleeder?
Right? Give me more blood. Come on. Let's fucking pump. Let's go. But I can't remember how I looked it up. Like, what it fucking said. We'll never know now. Ever. We're just never... Cause not that we have our phones, 2 feet away. Not even a foot.
Literally an AI that we could ask.
Alexa, how do you even phrase that?
Why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Damn it, Alexa.
The entirety of the internet is within you.
I feel like she can only really look at Wikipedia, because she's like, from Wikipedia. Or if it's something simple. Like, she knows when Harry Potter was released.
Wikipedia.
Oh, God. I can't remember. There was a funny way someone pronounced Wikipedia, and I died.
It was the Nick Offerman video. Let's see if I can find it. It was hilarious. Because, I just love Nick Offerman anyway.
I can't believe Pat is so chill right now.
That's not how you spell Wikipedia. Oh my god, it's gonna be like...
Oh. I have invited the Padfoot over.
There were several videos, but they were all at least 4 minutes long. And I just don't have that kind of time.
I just don't have
Nor do I care enough.
I don't have the desire to watch 4 minutes of this right now.
On a podcast where we'll be mostly silent the whole time. Do you have indigestion from your green bean casserole?
I must, because I just keep...
We are post-Thanksgiving, and so still consuming all of the leftovers.
However, I must admit, that is not the leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Did you make a separate...
I did. I fucking love green bean casserole.
I cannot stand green beans. Like, they make me gag.
I am obsessed. I don't care if I don't eat ham or turkey or whatever the fuck else is there. If there's green bean casserole, get the fuck out of my way. It's mine.
Everybody can get their half a teaspoon serving, and I'm taking the pan.
Yeah, I told myself, because I had baked the green bean casserole here for the Thanksgiving we were having. No one was going to be here for fucking 2 hours when I finished it. And I was like, I'm just going to taste test it. And I ended up eating...
the pan later.
I ended up eating pretty much what would be considered a whole serving. I was just taste testing it, making sure it wasn't poisoned,
I just had to make sure that you wouldn't get food poisoning.
Yeah, even though I made it.
I'm just looking out for you.
So we still have other leftovers from that probably will not ever be eaten. But I made another green bean casserole after Thanksgiving.
You sound like Brandon. He loves green bean casserole.
Dude, it is so good.
Baby would not touch it. But he does love mashed potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes.
But normally, when he says it, it comes out mouse potatoes.
Mouse?
Mouse potatoes.
A little bit of protein in there. Are they the dirty kind where you just mash them in?
I don't feed my baby mice. I promise. I promise.
Instead of potato skins, it's like, why is this furry?
Gross. That's like super morbid.
I am actually envisioning all this, like a little fucking ear and a nose sticking out of mashed potatoes.
It's like what you give your cats for a treat on Thanksgiving.
Mix it in with some tuna and then all of a sudden random mouse.
Right. Why are you sniffing my jacket?
But my cat actually isn't all that into tuna.
Really?
I think we've talked about it on another podcast, but her chicken ramen
Oh,
obsession
yeah.
and shit. She doesn't care about anything else.
Our cats, like, if you even, like,
Weird
look
things.
at a pouch of tuna, they're like, can I have some of that, please?
Maybe when I have my tuna, because I always get the hot buffalo, whatever it is.
Even that Silas is, like, all over. Because Brandon likes the hot and spicy stuff, too.
It's so good, especially if you put it in avocado. Oh my god. So good.
Tuna melt forever. Or tuna cheese and peas, which is a recipe that Wes came up with when we were living together. It is broke people food. It's 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese, a can of drained peas, a can of tuna, and then you tear up bread and put that on top with some American cheese slices, and then pour like garlic butter over the top of it and bake it, and it is ridiculously good. It costs like less than $5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a huge like 9x13 pan. Especially if you go to like Aldi or somewhere and a can of tuna is like 25 cents.
I love cheap food.
Oh my god, yes.
Like, I almost just need to make a whole thing of how to make your life really cheap right now.
Right?
With
struggle food.
Struggle food that you still eat when you're not struggling because
Because you
that's
don't
your
want to
life
be
now.
struggling anymore.
That's your life now.
Or be struggling ever again.
Right.
Been there.
However, I will admit, green bean casserole is stupid expensive to make.
It's those damn French fried onions.
I know. And if you don't, I only like the, what is the brand?
French's.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make the best ones. I've gotten off-brand ones that sometimes I'll put in because once you warm it up, they're not crunchy anymore, so it kind of sucks anyway.
Yeah.
They're just not as good. And I don't want to fucking pay $3.50 for each little tiny container of them.
They make a double-sized container, I know that.
Yeah, when I went to the store, they didn't have that. They only had the little ones left.
Probably because everyone's like, green bean casserole, it's Thanksgiving. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was like, maybe they'll restock. No, they haven't restocked yet, but I'm making one.
I really like the subject matter today. It's like poop and food.
I mean, they are intertwined. As gross as that is,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
true.
have one without the other.
It's not like human centipede or anything, but
Yeah. But,
you can't eat without pooping.
nope.
Unless you're just
And you
really
can't
bad.
poop without eating.
This is true.
There's the podcast name.
And we're done. No.
To poop or not to poop?
That is the question.
But is it really a question? Because we're just going to do it anyway.
Oh, I
I
loved it.
I actually think that is a normal bathroom question when you have to shit in public.
To poop or not to poop?
Yeah,
Oh
like-
my god, yeah.
Can I hold it until I get home or not?
Most
Now-
of the time I'm like barely making it to the bathroom.
So I feel like I need to be super dramatic every time I go to the bathroom. To poop or not to poop?
And everyone's just
That's
like, there's
the
a
question.
line.
Well, I'm not pooping.
Or if you're at our local mall, for some reason, the bathrooms always smell like cinnamon air freshener mixed
With shit.
Yeah. It's like cinnamon shit.
Cinnamon shit.
It's not citrus. Cinnamon shit. And it's so bad.
I just went there today and I had to pee. I really had to pee. And I couldn't get myself to walk in there. The thought of smelling the cinnamon shit smell. Like, I don't understand why everyone's shit smells so bad. I don't know if the men's restroom smells that bad.
I don't know either.
Like-
we need to ask the guys.
You need to just walk in there. I'm going.
Put your dicks away. Or don't. I don't care.
I don't really care. I just got to take a shit and I don't want to smell it in there.
You know that some men's bathrooms don't have doors on the stalls?
I've heard that.
Like, that's,
Weird.
like,
Because
The whole point of a stall is so you can sit down and take a shit.
Yeah. Gross.
I don't want people seeing my business.
I feel like I
Or
gotta...
judging me for pooping.
I can't remember who I got a picture of from, but in some sort of like gas station somewhere, they were on some road trip, and there was a toilet on one side and a toilet on the other. They were not stalls; they were just open toilets in this bathroom. One sink. Like,
So you can have a duel.
yeah, it's like you. Hey,
Battle
husband,
shits.
you want to come in here and take a shit with me? Like, who the fuck? The plumbing alone, like, what the fuck? When did this ever make sense?
When we go to Brandon's family, there's like the halfway point where we pretty much always have to stop because I have mom bladder. The bathroom in the gas station we always stop at, the men's room has a toilet and a urinal. And so there was a really bad line, and so a husband and wife went in together because they're like, might as well.
Right.
And then I went in after them because it's got a toilet, and I'm not waiting for the women's restroom because that line is like 16 people, and the men's line is me.
Yeah. Sometimes that's one of the worst things about being a woman, is how long the bathroom lines are. I don't get why they're so long.
No.
Like, if you just have to pee, and most women, let's be honest, they don't shit in the bathroom.
No.
Why is taking so damn long?
Like, does everybody have IBS?
Like, goddamn.
It's gonna be a long line.
Right? I do have a funny bathroom story.
Uh-oh.
We were on a 3-hour trip back home.
A 3-hour tour.
And I had to actually, I wasn't sure if I had to shit. Have you ever had one of those? You're not sure if it's a fart or if you're going to shit yourself?
Yeah, but you don't want to take the risk.
Yes. I was like, I'm not taking the gamble today.
Yep, nope. I like these underwear.
And I'm so glad that I didn't, because we pulled into this, like, fucking tiny little gas station that had one bathroom. And...
Oh, I always hate when they only have one bathroom. Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Because you always feel like an asshole if you take forever.
Yes.
Anyway, I saw someone else was walking towards the bathroom, so I beelined. I was like, fuck you, I'm going. Because all of a sudden, I couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I have to fucking wait, because it was a woman. So my first thought was, you're going to take forever.
Like, I am already clenching my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
You can wait.
It was like I got up out of the car and I'm like, oh shit, literally. So I beelined it, and I shit so much it wouldn't flush. Oh, no! The whole bathroom. It was one of the worst shits of my life. And I walked out of that bathroom pure shame, didn't know what to do, and she walked in right after me, and I was like, let's go! Like, let's get in the car, we're going. We don't have time, we're not getting gas here, we're not doing anything, let's fucking move. And...
Like she was gonna chase you out into the parking lot. I had to pay!
It didn't take me that long either, but it was ridiculous.
I do really appreciate when, like, gas station bathrooms, or any bathroom in public really, has a plunger available.
Yes.
Because I don't want to have to, like, go up to... I stopped up your toilet. I'm so sorry. Because, like, I used to work at a gas station, and I recall a time when we were super busy and some dude went into the men's room and took literally a half an hour, like, at least. And we were a gas station adjacent to, like, a superstore, like a Walmart or something. And apparently his girlfriend or his wife had to go buy him new pants. And then you know, he did his business or whatever and got new pants and left. And the next person, like, opened the door and was like, this needs cleaned. And so my coworker was, like, the laziest person. I was like, I'm on register, so you can go clean it. There was shit everywhere.
Oh my
like,
God.
legitimately everywhere. Yeah. And that's not the first time that I've had to worry about cleaning a shitty bathroom out in public, like, as a worker. Because when I worked at Subway, some dude came in just to shit in the bathroom, and I had to clean it up, and it was, like, all over the floor, and it was like he hovered over the toilet, and his ass exploded.
Like Bad Grandpa or something, that shit scene.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but I can imagine.
Yeah. if anyone has seen that movie, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. You'll just
The one with the shit?
yeah, just Google or look up on YouTube later, Bad Grandpa shit scene, and you will replay it probably 10 times.
It's gonna bring flashbacks.
Like, we both have butt problems. Let's be honest, but I've never had shit anywhere than inside the toilet.
No!
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Keep my ass firmly planted on the toilet seat.
That's what the McDonald's cups are. That's what they're imagining. Just
You grabbing your butt cheeks so that your butthole is pointed directly down the toilet hole.
we gotta
I
go.
have seen some things that say that in Japan they just have holes in the floor and you like stand over them.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I have no idea.
I don't know either. Like, if that, someone tweet us or something if that's legit. 'Cause-
No clue.
Right?
Or is it like,
Wouldn't you fall in? Like,
and how
I don't have good balance.
I don't either.
Like, especially when squatting.
right, just,
If
mean,
you're
I s-
wearing pants, do you have to take them all the way off?
I mean, I suppose that if you had to do that every single day, you'd be fine at squatting if that was just a normal day
True.
occurrence.
But, like, if
But-
you're in the office or something, are you having to go squat over a hole in the ground? Or do they have... Because, like, Japan has, like, super high-tech toilets for
Right.
home use. So you would think, you know, you'd have a toilet and a bidet in public. At the very least.
I wonder if you do.
I've never used a bidet. The idea of just water squirting in my butthole is not super appealing to me.
Yeah, I've never used one, but when I went to Germany for a while, they had the self-cleaning toilets. However, in public, you have to pay to use the bathroom, and it sucks for someone who has to go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
The conversion rate at the time fucking sucked for our end,
Yeah.
you know, so every time I paid, it was like fucking paying $2
Jeez.
to go.
You're like,
And
I'm sorry,
it
I have
sucked.
IBS.
But
I can't help it.
They either have someone who cleans the toilet after you, or it's a self-cleaning toilet. It's insane.
I've seen the ones that have, like, the seat protector that's automatic every time you stand up or something, or every time it flushes. It, like, scoots around the
Yeah.
toilet cover. But I'm not one of those people that I'm like, I need the toilet seat cover, and I'm going to hover and piss all over the toilet. No.
Yeah.
No.
I just sit the fuck down. That's
They're cleaned fairly regularly.
yeah.
I don't feel like I'm going to catch crabs from a toilet seat.
Yeah. And if you're that concerned about it, instead of pissing all over the floor, I wish people just carry around wipes with them. Just wipe it down. Wait a few seconds for it to dry and then sit down and
If
keep
for
your
some
piss
reason
in the toilet.
something got on the toilet, I wipe it off after.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst when they pee on the seat and then don't wipe it up.
Oh my god. Yes.
Do better. Do better.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's the end of this episode.
How
For more fun,
How
you
shitty was that?
How shitty was that? For more fun, you can follow us on Twitter. We are at ButtStuffPodcast. Or Instagram, also ButtStuffPodcast, I'm pretty sure. I never actually look at it. Oops.
Yeah, I think it's just butt
Yep,
stuff.
Butt Stuff Podcast. And yeah. You can find us on the Journey into Comics Network at journeyintocomics.com. And all of our social media will be linked below. So that just in case you don't have a very good memory, you can find us. So I've been Kate.
I'm Joanna.
And that was Butt Stuff. Bye.